Oh. Hello. Oh, goodness. Why is my webcam like that? Have I not set this up properly? I don't think I have. Hold on. Alright, now I set it properly. Now the webcam frame should be good. Hello, and welcome to day 2 of GameBlast. We are currently... I don't have a bar at the bottom of this particular scene, but... if I go to here, and I go to here, you can see that we are currently at 802 pounds. Oh. 5 minutes ago, we had a crab right from Drifting Line. Okay. 3,802 currently. Which is absolutely fantastic. I'm really hoping we can hit 4,000 before the day is up. So, as always, exclamation mark donate is what we is the way you get the link. And also any bits and subs that I get today, I will put in myself as a donation at the end of the stream. I know someone from Monkey Island 3. Yeah, this is the Barbary Coast from Curse of Monkey Island that's playing right now. I think it's the Barbary Coast, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I doubted myself for a second for some reason. I shouldn't have. I'm very excited for today's stream because today we're going to be playing a Nancy Drew game, and I've been very into the Nancy Drew games lately. I've played through a few of them. I've played through which ones were it? Secrets Can Kill, the remastered one. I've played through Message in a Haunted Mansion, Treasure in the Royal Tower, and The Final Scene. I've done all of those recently. Kind of a lot of the early ones. But today we're doing one called Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, which is it's one on a train. I don't know much else about it other than that, but I have. Oh, I'm gonna switch back to this scene so you can see it better. I have a magnifying glass, like a true sleuth would. Oh goodness. Hold on. Picasso moment. You've got Black Mamana. Yeah, that's true. I did play Black Mamana, but that was a while ago. Well, I mean, recently those are the ones I played, is what I meant. This is cool. Ah. There's actually a proper magnifying glass and everything. I bought this for my Lamplight City video, and I just thought I might as well get it out for a Nancy Drew stream. Why not? It's very cool. This is very silly. I'm having fun. How am I today? I'm good. If I do that, I look like Mr. Electric from Spy Kids. Is it Spy Kids that he's in? Oh. I'm easily amused. But yes, we are indeed at 3,802. We'll do another Tombola spin at 3,900. So let's set that as like a mini goal. See if we can get 3,900 before this particular stream's done. That'd be really, really cool. But 4,000 would be really, really awesome as well, because we have some really cool stuff at 4,000. Like, first of all, at 4,000, I'm going to be doing both Thief 2 and Ace Attorney 2 on stream, which would be really, really exciting. Weird has some spooky games. I think eBack has... oh, what was it? I can't remember what else now. It was something cool, I know that, but I don't exactly know. Demon Soul, that's what it was from eBack. And Laura will do a Fortnite stream. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say, but yeah. New Tombola at 3,900. I've unlocked a couple more things in the Tombola. Like, for instance, I will be doing a Populous the Beginning one-off at some point this year, which I'm really excited about because I haven't played that in years. Childhood favourite of mine, that one. Anyhow, I feel like I've rambled enough. I really want to get along with Nancy Drew and see if we can solve this mystery, or at least get as far along as we can. I might finish this rest of this game another day because I don't think it'll take me. I think it'll probably take me more than one stream to get through this game. I don't think we'll get through all of it today, but whatever. It's gonna be fun. So let's turn off the Loom music. The Loom music was playing. We'll go to this screen because this is the way it works. Right. And this should be set up correctly. So yeah, there we go. I just had it open a specific way so everything would fit on screen. It's a little bit cut off at the side, but it should be fine. It's only a few pixels off. It's very difficult to get this set up because the way the game runs, it does not go into windowed mode. It outright refuses to do so. So I kind of just have to deal with it as is. As always, let me know what volume is, and I'll tweak it as need be. But other than that, let's just get into it, because it's Nancy Drew time. Hey Hobo Joe, hey Crypty Red Deer, Blue Moon Canyon, any percent speedrun. We'll see. We shall see.
Welcome to my latest case, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon.
Seems
To
kinda
start,
loud.
choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, click on Tutorial.
Alright, I'm just gonna tweak the volume slightly.
Here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives, about to board a train bound for who knows where. The only person who knows where we're going.
Alright, this should be good.
Welcome to my latest
That sounds
case,
good, that sounds good.
Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon.
So-
To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, click on Tutorial.
So, by the way, if anyone doesn't know, the voice of Nancy Drew in these games, is Lani Minella. Of course, Lani Minella also did the original voice of Rouge the Bat from Sonic Adventure 2, as Starfire Mammy just pointed out there. Yes, that is Rouge the Bat from Sonic Adventure 2. It's the same voice actress. We'll be playing on Junior Detective, because, Senior Detective is actually brutally difficult in these games, surprisingly. Junior Detective is perfectly fine as like a difficulty level. So that's what we're going with.
Dear Hannah, here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives, about to board a train bound for who knows where. The only person who knows where we're going is Lori Gerard. That's the young woman who invited everyone. Actually, she didn't really invite me. She invited Frank and Joe Hardy, and they invited me. And I've always wanted to join forces
The
with
Hardy Boys, yeah.
I just hope this doesn't turn out to be another one of Lori's silly attempts to grab publicity. Some people can be a little too rich and a little too famous for their own good. Wish me luck. Love, Nancy.
Well, people, now that our little orientation tour is over, let's get started. Okay, I, again, am Lori Gerard, and the first thing I want to do is thank you all for coming. John Gray, I am so thrilled that you're taking time out from that TV show of yours to do some ghost hunting here with us. I mean, Ghost Chasers is like the best cable show ever. And Charlena Purcell, I cannot tell you how much I adore those romance novels you write. Your characters just seem so real. And all that stuff you know about the Old West, you are just awesome. And Tino Balducci, only the most famous police detective in the country.
Oh my goodness.
And then there's Frank and Joe Hardy. They're amateur detectives. My dad and their dad are old friends. And you must be the other amateur detective, their friend? Natalie?
Nancy Drew?
Whatever.
Oh.
All right. I'll bet you're
Why am I
wondering
sat
where
on
we're
the
going.
floor?
Well, we're going to Copper Gorge, Colorado. Why? To solve the mystery of what happened to Jake Hurley, the man who originally owned this train. Because, see, one day in 1903, this train was found in a place called Blue Moon Canyon, which was out in the middle of the Nevada desert. Only the engineer was on board, and he was dead. As for Jake Hurley, he had disappeared from the face of the earth. Oh, and two more things. Before he disappeared, Jake was rumored to have found the richest gold mine in the world. And the train he owned, this train, his wife Camille died on it while they were going to the gold fields. It was rumored to be haunted.
gosh.
What in the world?
What the?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, what's going on here?
People should never go tampering with things they don't understand.
Oh, brother.
It's okay. Everybody just stay calm. No need to panic. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Oh, will you now?
Well, Nancy, you're up on all that social etiquette stuff. What are you supposed to do when your hostess vanishes into thin air?
Find her, I guess.
If I don't seem concerned, it's because I'm not. Laurie Gerard is a young woman whose only goal in life is to be famous. She craves attention and habitually uses her father's considerable wealth to get it.
Oh, okay.
So you think her disappearing like that is just some kind of publicity stunt?
I just think she couldn't resist showing off in front of all of us minor celebrities. What was your name again?
Nancy Drew. You and I have actually met. Sort of. I called you not too long ago when I was at Shadow Ranch. You gave me some information
I haven't
about
played that
Kate
one yet.
Valentine.
Ah, Nancy Drew.
You don't remember me, do you?
You don't remember me, do you?
No.
Well then.
What else do you know about Jake Hurley?
Nancy!
Oh, hey,
I'm
buddy.
here.
Excuse me for a second.
Alright, I guess we're gonna go talk to the Hardy Boys.
Hey, Nance.
Where have you two been?
I followed Tino Balducci.
And I went after John Gray. He went straight to the room in the car that used to be Camille's and didn't come out again. I could hear all these weird noises coming from inside.
Did you talk to him?
I was just about to go in, but the next thing I know, Joe's got my arm in a vice grip and is dragging me back here, babbling about how Balducci's our guy.
He found something on the floor right where Laurie was standing when the train went dark. I saw him pick it up and put it in his pocket. Then he left.
That's my opinion on the Witcher games. I have literally only played The Witcher 1, and I've not finished it. I liked what I played on The Witcher 1. A little bit janky, but I was enjoying the characters and the writing and stuff, but I've not played the other ones, so... Hey, Balti, how's it going?
Did you see what it was?
When I tried to talk to him, he just kind of brushed me aside and said something snotty like, "I'm on the job here, Junior, so just go back to the playground and stay out of the way." In case you two hadn't noticed, we're not getting a lot of respect around here. Can't we at least tell Balducci that we do stuff for ATAC?
You know the rules.
ATAC?
American Teens Against Crime.
Oh, right,
We do
yeah,
a
of
lot
course.
Undercover work for them.
Wonder Cop's probably never even been undercover.
Joe, let it go. What'd Charlena have to say?
She thinks Laurie is faking this whole disappearance thing.
She's not the only one.
How can you say that? You heard Laurie scream.
Anybody can scream, Joe. Especially girls whose fathers have given them acting lessons along with everything else they've ever wanted.
What about you, Nancy? What do you think?
I agree with you, Joe, I think.
I kind of agree with you.
You've gotta be kidding.
I don't know.
Do you think maybe one of Laurie's other guests is in on her disappearance?
It's certainly possible.
From the way she talked, it didn't sound like she knew any of them.
Maybe that's what she wanted us to think.
Or maybe that's what one of them wanted her to think.
Well, whether Laurie disappeared by force or by choice, what we've got to do now is find her.
Absolutely.
Has anyone talked to the engineer?
Not that I know of.
Then I'm going to head up front and tell him what's happened. Maybe he knows something we don't.
He's gonna
Good
be dead,
idea.
isn't
In
he?
the meantime, we'll take another look around in here.
Great. Catch you later.
Alright, well... Frank will remember that. Oh, hi guys. Little old phone here.
What do you want?
Hello.
Engineer's
I'm one
alive.
of the passengers, and I just thought you should know that Laurie Gerard has disappeared.
So?
Is there murder in these games? There can be. One of the ones I played, Secrets Can Kill, that one is about a murder. Like a kid who gets murdered in a high school, and you have to find out what happened to him. So sometimes there's murder. Quite often it's more about people trying to steal things. So yeah. The phone looks like it's a face. I go, ooh. Yeah. Hey, Clon, how's it going?
I just thought you might want to call the police or something.
Hey, all I know is I take orders from Miss Gerard, okay? Right now my orders are to get this train to Copper Gorge non-stop. And until Miss Gerard tells me otherwise, that's what I'm gonna do.
But Laurie may not even be on the train anymore.
Look, Miss Gerard may not be a rocket scientist or anything, but even she knows better than to jump off a moving train.
But...
Now, if you'll excuse me, I got me a train to run.
Alright, well... That was tremendously helpful.
What have you got?
See you in a bit.
If you need anything, just let us know.
Surprising about where Nancy can... Yeah, Nancy can die in a lot of ways. That is very true.
It looks like there's something behind this painting, but I can't seem to move it.
I have a pencil. Okay. Oh, I can take pictures in this one. Okay. Look at that. Interesting. And you can chat with Bess if you want as well. Okay. Hey, look, buddy, I'm an engineer. That means I run trains. Ooh.
Sadie Crawford.
Okay. Pair of wee shoes.
Yes?
What are you working on?
I'm writing my next book. I'm on a deadline, so until I write those two most wonderful of all three-letter words, the end, everywhere I go, my laptop goes, and every chance I get, I write.
Yeah, so some of the game overs are like really dark. I remember one of them in Blackmore Manor is you fall into a giant man-eating plant. Which, you know, of course, why not?
What else do you know about Jake Hurley? You know, the man who originally owned this train?
Wealthy, imaginative, adventurous, stubborn, egocentric, and most importantly, he was smitten at the age of 35 by a young French woman named Camille Voulet, who died about a year after they were married.
Where was he from?
East Coast, Philadelphia, I think. His parents were British aristocrats.
Yeah.
Sometime in the 1870s, he decided to seek his fortune out west, so he had this train custom built so that he, and some years later his wife, could traverse the mountains and plains in relative comfort.
So he went west and became a miner?
All anyone knows for sure is that years after Camille's death, he showed up in Denver with a pouch full of gold nuggets and semi-precious stones, which he used to purchase mining supplies. He refused to say how he'd come by them, which of course led to speculation that he had found a fantastically rich vein somewhere. Although to this day, its existence remains unsubstantiated, and its location quite unknown.
Yeah, this was right. I was playing a message in a haunted mansion in a call, and one of the ways you can lose that game is if by not putting out the fire. It's just like, oh no, fire, and then that's it. That's game over if you don't act fast enough.
Why do you think Lori invited you on this trip?
No doubt because I'm such an authority on life in the Old West, and because I'm so good at using old information to unearth new information. My knack for research is, well, it's a gift.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
My publisher thanks you.
Wow, okay. Ooh. Huh.
Pretty. Looks like some kind of gemstone.
Okay, interesting. That goat has a gemstone in its eye. I'm sure that'll be important somehow. I don't know if I should pull this, but I'm curious. This might be one of the second chances.
Better not mess with that.
Okay. Pulling switches is a good way to get a game over in these, because it'll just be like you do something that you're not supposed to do, and then you get kicked off like
This must have been the sleeping car.
Kicked off the case, basically. Ooh.
I need 4 numbers to unlock this, and there's, what, 10,000 possible combinations? Guessing could take me a while.
Alright, well, we'll keep an eye out for a 4-number combination for whatever that is. Oh, hold on. Tale of Two Dolls. Ill-tempered Edna could not get her way. She couldn't get Alice to come out and play. I can't, I'm too tired, is what Alice said. I just want to go straight back to bed. Edna angrily tried to make herself heard, but all that came out was one two-part word. Why, I'm not your mother, yawning Alice replied, till Edna the Terrible finally gave up and cried. Think you take a photo of that? Maybe. What's that one famous code that worked in Sanitarium? 0451? We can try it. Yeah, that's very helpful. Yeah, we can't zoom out, so I'll just leave that for the time being. Does it even have a 0? It does. Of course not. It activated music, though. Oh. Oh, okay, it's like a puzzle then. Right, I see. Hmm. Does that work? Looks like it does. Maybe? Ooh. Yeah, maybe? No, that's not quite right, is it? Neither is that. Hold on. There we go. Aha!
Left pickaxe and lamp with buell for safekeeping. To open what's closed, lead is the key. Or is it lead is the key?
Okay, well, we have that. Whatever that means. Hey, we solved the puzzle. Let's go back down here. I've always wanted to go on a train like this one. You know those trains that have little little sleeping apartments? I like this sort of style. I'd love to go on a train like this. Maybe it's just the mystery fan in me that wants to do that, but you know.
Hey, come on over here. Hi, you're that Nancy person. How you doing? John Gray.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet
Hello.
you. I've seen your TV show.
Then I don't have to explain what I'm doing.
Yeah, you do.
Right now I'm taking time-lapse electromagnetic readings and recording background noise. This was Camille's private car. If she had something to do with Laurie's disappearance, analyzing these readings may give me a clue as to Laurie's whereabouts.
Are you saying that Camille's ghost kidnapped Laurie?
What to most people are ghosts are actually temporary distortions in local electromagnetic fields caused by the presence of residual psychic energy generated by the person or persons who frequented that particular locale. That's my working theory, at least.
Okay.
That's very interesting.
It's all very scientific.
Oh, I'm sure.
But the fact is, Laurie's missing, and I, for one, am doing everything in my power to find her.
I'm sure you
Vibes
are.
I'm getting make me think she could be in serious trouble.
Ah, yes, the vibes, of course.
Charlene Purcell thinks Laurie is just playing some kind of joke on us.
Charlene Purcell writes romance novels. End of comment.
Wow, okay, so he's got opinions.
What do you think of Tino Balducci?
I kind of feel sorry for the guy. After catching those bank robbers, he can't just be a good cop anymore. He's got to be a great cop. Tough to perform under that kind of pressure.
Is Laurie a friend of yours?
First time I met her was when I boarded this train with all the rest of you. I knew her by reputation, of course, like everyone else who reads the tabloids. It doesn't appear that anyone aboard this train is her friend.
Maybe she planned it that way.
You mean so we'd concentrate all our efforts on finding Jake Hurley? Possible, although she really doesn't strike me as being the planning type.
I won't keep you any longer.
Pleasure talking to you.
Well, he seems nice, if a little bit superstitious. With the whole ghost things and calling it science. I don't necessarily think that's science, but hey, you do you, pal.
This looks like some sort of game.
Ooh.
Darn.
Oh, I see.
darn.
Okay, maybe I have to do it a bit earlier.
I did it!
Just a rhythm.
Wonder what's in here.
Camptown Races. Okay, we have a music sheet. Sure, that's great. Cool.
If I had some music, I could play a tune.
Well, lucky for us. Oh, Jesus. This isn't the first time I've come across a music puzzle in a Nancy Drew game. There's one in Haunted in the Mansion as well. And I still I can't recognize the keys simply by... Hold on. Ooh. I might... Give me a second. Because I take pictures on my phone, right? Of important bits of information in Nancy Drew games. I might just have an image that will help me. Yep, I sure do. I have the notes from Nancy Drew, Message in the Haunted Mansion, which will help me with this one. Absolutely lovely. Okay, so... It's C, D, E, F, G, C, Def, Gab. C, Def, Gab. So, G is here. I'm sorry.
Don't do that, please. Those microphones I set up over there are very sensitive. Just about took out my eardrums.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You can play that thing when I'm done. I'll let you know when that is, all right?
Okay, I guess we can't do this yet. Right, I guess we have to wait for him to be gone before we can do that.
Looks like some kind of sewing sampler. I wonder if there's a relationship between those symbols and those numbers.
Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna take a picture of this on my phone. Because this is how I play these games. I take pictures of important things and then I can just cross-reference them later. Do it again. Oh yeah, that might get me, it might get me kicked off the train. That's a... Hold on. Can I click the menu, please? Hello? I can't save in here for some...
Hello?
Nancy, hi,
Oh, Bess.
Hi, Bess.
Firebrand, thank you for the follow.
George, what's up?
What's up? You're the one who's on the train with a bunch of famous people. You tell us. This is torture, Nancy. I'm dying of curiosity here. Bess, just calm down. Oh, like you're not just as curious as I am. She's the one who insisted we call you Nancy. Only because you're driving me crazy. I'm supposed to be helping her paint her room, but every other brushstroke she's like, where do you think she is now? How do you think the Hardy Boys are doing? Why do you think she hasn't called? What do you think Laurie Gerard is wearing? Oh, George, that is so not true. I couldn't care less what Laurie Gerard is wearing. So come on, Nancy. You're on a train full of famous people bound for who knows where. So dish already, would ya? Bess, calm down. Look what you did. You got paint in my hair. I'm sorry. You know, actually, that looks kind of cool. Nice try, Bess. No, really. You're just saying that because you're afraid I'll bail and you'll wind up having to paint this dump all by yourself. George, I kid you not. You should seriously think about doing some major highlights in that color.
What color is it?
Adobe beige.
Nice try, Bess.
What's going on, Nan?
Our hostess has disappeared.
Our hostess has disappeared.
Yeah.
What do you mean, disappeared?
I mean, the train went into a tunnel, everything went dark, and when the train came out of the tunnel, no Laurie. She just disappeared.
Publicity stunt.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
I'm not so sure.
Oh, come on, you don't really think something's happened to her, do you? Remember the time she was allegedly kidnapped from her Vegas hotel room? Yeah, the guy across the hall just happened to have a camera and got it all on tape. It made the evening news in practically every city in the country. And then there was her daring escape the next morning. Only it turns out she faked the whole thing.
Ah.
Of course, she claims her ex-boyfriend faked it to get back at her. She thought she was really being kidnapped. Like anybody believes that.
Sounds to me like somebody has been spending a lot of time reading the tabloids.
George has. Very funny. So what else is going on?
Before she disappeared, Lori told us that the purpose of this train trip is to find out what happened to Jake Hurley, the train's original owner.
Was he murdered or something?
No one knows. He was married to a woman named Camille, but she died, and he eventually vanished while mining for gold. His train was found abandoned in Blue Moon Canyon, Nevada, with no one on board but his dead engineer.
Whoa, spooky. Have any theories?
My first order of business is to find out what happened to Lori.
So first Hurley's wife dies, then Hurley vanishes, then the engineer dies, then Lori vanishes. A pattern, maybe? Beth, do us all a favor and leave the detective work to Nancy, okay?
Has either of you been to Copper Gorge, Colorado?
Never heard of the place. Why?
Well, that's where the train I'm on is headed. Apparently Jake Hurley buried his wife Camille there after she died on the train.
She died on the train? Ew, creepy.
Great, thanks. It feels like a Scooby-Doo plot. Well, yeah, that's Nancy Drew is kind of Scooby-Doo-ish, I would guess. I would say like it's. I guess there's like a lot of similarities, you know. It's a teenager who solves mysteries. There's a lot of overlap in there, I would say.
John Gray has set up a bunch of equipment in Camille's train car in hopes of documenting distortions in the electromagnetic field caused by her residual energy.
Say what? He's looking for Camille's ghost. Don't you ever watch him on TV? Just because I watch him doesn't mean I understand him.
I better go.
Let us know what happens.
Will do. I don't like that looking down kind of thing, you know. It makes me like uneasy. I'm doing a save. I don't know what to save it as. Music. Music. Alright, there we go. Hey, what's in here? Ooh.
Hey, Nancy, right?
That's right, Nancy Drew.
Amateur detective, huh? Ever thought about becoming a real detective? You know, like me?
You mean become a police detective? No, I never have.
It's a great job, you know. I love it. You, heard about those bank robberies I solved, right?
Yes, I sure did.
Baffling case. Two-man team at 17 banks in 3 states in 5 days. FBI had no idea who the perps were. But after forcing their vehicle to a stop, confronting them, despite the fact that they were armed and giving chase, single-handedly made the collar.
Sandy Davidson with £30. Thank you so much. That's such a generous donation. That brings us to... Let's have a look at our total. I would imagine it's 3832? 3832? Is that right? Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. That puts us on the path to getting another tombola spin.
I heard they stopped because you accidentally rear-ended them.
You heard wrong. You see, Nancy, when somebody does something really remarkable in this country, the first thing everybody else does is try to tear them down. Reporters, late-night comedians, even some of my fellow officers. All have been spreading vicious lies about me. Why? Because they've never done anything remarkable in their sorry little lives, and they're jealous. Anyway, you should look around in here. Lots of interesting stuff. This was Jake's private car, you know.
Why are you trying to impress a teenager? Ego problems, I think, yeah. I think that's pretty clear.
I understand that you found something on the floor in the dining car.
Yeah, at first I thought it was an old coin, but it turned out to be some kind of slug.
Where do you think it came from?
Probably been lying there for 100 years. May have served a purpose back then, but now, worthless.
May I see it?
Sure. In fact, here, keep it. Wear it around your neck or something. That way, when people ask you where you got it, you can tell them Tino Balducci gave it to you. The Tino Balducci.
Wow.
Oh, thank you.
What else can I do for you?
So, what do you think happened to Lori?
Well, she could have been kidnapped. She could have been tossed off the train. She could be hiding from us. But I obviously won't know which until I've gathered all the facts.
Well, when do you think that will be?
I'll know the facts when I know the facts. The truth can't be rushed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had a chance to talk to Charlena Purcell?
Now, why would I want to do a thing like that?
You don't like her?
I can't stand those sappy books she writes. And seeing as I said as much during an interview on national TV once, it's a pretty safe bet she doesn't like me.
Fair enough.
Have you talked to John Gray?
The ghost guy? Total quack. Only reason I talked to him would be to arrest him for fraud.
All right, thanks for that.
Thanks for your help.
Don't mention it.
So he seems like an interesting character. Kind of sounds like Guy Fieri.
Looks like an old-fashioned cigar box. Wonder why it's locked. And what does AG mean?
Come on, Nancy. You remember Secrets Can Kill? It's the chemical symbol for silver. There you are. 47. This is a combination lock, like a safe, I guess. Interesting. See what corresponds to what on here is the thing. Gemstones and how to identify them. Oh, this book is in the Secrets Can Kill remake in the library. I think they put some of the older books in just as like you can just look at them if you want. But this is one of the ones that was in. I remember seeing this before. Okay, let's have a look at this. Are these meant to be gemstones, is the question. Let's take a picture of this. Also, if you're able to, consider donating to the industry. This is all for GameBlast23. We're raising money for Special Effects, which is a charity that creates specialized gaming equipment and peripherals for disabled people so they can play games more easily. It's all about accessibility and that sort of thing. It's a really great cause. And if you want to donate, say !donate to !GameBlast, and you'll be given a link to go to the page. Alternatively, look below. There's a green box that says Weird Blasters are going all in. You can click on that and it'll take you to the page as well. Definitely a good cause. Absolutely. And welcome to the chat, Firebrand. Camille with Hagar Anderson. And
Camille with Hagar Anderson and Chantilly Hildegard.
Chantilly Hildegard, okay. Are those the dolls? I guess they are. I'm looking at this again. I don't know what this would be useful for, though. At least not yet. Let's try. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do with that just yet. I'm intrigued, but I'm unsure.
JH. For Jake Hurley, obviously.
That's a nice design.
Must be Jake's insignia. Another gemstone.
Oh. Oh, but this gemstone's strewn about. Okay, hold on. This will be important for something. Okay, hold on. That one looks like, to me, a tiger's eye. And there was something in the goat's eye as well.
An old scale. Strange. It seems to be built into the wall.
Interesting.
These symbols look like the ones I saw in that sampler.
Oh, and this. Oh, okay. I need to get more of these things.
It's locked.
Okay, so this and that clearly, Okay, intriguing. This is one of those situations where I'm like, clearly there's something going on, but I don't know what. Oh, hold on. Oh. What's that?
Eliza Sandberger.
Camille called this one Eliza Sandberger. Received of Jake Hurley for the price of $3.73. One Krollmeister doll with decorative red ribbon on the 16th day of June, 1880. Okay. Curious. Lots of numbers in there, that's true. But what are they relevant for? Okay, you're still in there. Whoa! Julia Bandicoot! With £25? Thank you so much! If I'm correct, I think Julia is a friend of Laura's. That brings us to 3857, £3,857. We are on the path to 4K today. If anyone can help make that happen, we will be eternally grateful. Right, let's try 1880 in here then. Since that's what we wanted, but doesn't seem to be the right one. That's okay. Paid it forward for it. Ah, I see. Lovely.
More questions?
The others on the train, John Gray and that police detective, do you know them very well?
I don't know them at all. Needless to say, I don't watch television, so I've never even seen Mr. Gray before. Although I do know that his profession, if you can call it that, is rife with crackpots. As for Mr. Balducci, from what I've read, his success in solving those robberies was less a matter of talent and more a matter of being in the right place at precisely the right time.
In other words, you don't think he deserves all the attention he's getting?
No. You and those two Boy Scouts you're with would make better detectives.
I have.
Is that
many
all?
times.
I'll touch bases with you later.
My publisher thanks you.
Alright. Let's go around here.
A square and a duck. Now, where have I seen those before?
Oh, okay.
It looks like this thing opens up. But how?
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Looks like some sort of steam valve.
Do not open unless all pipes are connected. I have to know. Seven's just a dick on this train. That's just an anti-Drew games. Everyone, like a lot of people, are just really rude for no reason.
Uh-oh, that doesn't look good.
I want to know what happens. No? There we go.
Oops.
I wanted to...
Oh, that doesn't look good.
So yeah, don't do that, obviously.
Engineer,
Hi.
is this Miss Gerard?
Yes. This is Laurie.
Yeah, this is Laurie.
Nice try.
Ah. Okay.
This door goes outside. Opening it now would not be a good idea.
Train explodes, killing everyone aboard. Oops. Oopsie doopsie.
What have you got?
See you later.
Sounds good.
Nothing, fellas. Ooh. Flippy fins, freshly canned salmon. Fresh from a hand from the deep. Wholesome, satisfying. Salmon. Fancy sockeye. J.R. Ruffy & Sons owners, Bellingham, Washington. What, is W.A. Washington? I would assume so. Salmon canners for a very long time. A very, very long time, in fact. I don't know why that's relevant, but it might be in some way. Is there anything else I can inspect? What's that?
Is this Jake and his wife?
Yes. From what I've read, Camille loved to sing and dance, even in death, apparently. Jake reportedly told people that after she died, he would sometimes see strange glowing lights outside the windows at night, bobbing gracefully alongside the train as if dancing with it. He said he found the sight very comforting. I suspect normal people would have found it terrifying.
Oh, what do you mean by that? I'm gonna take a picture of this. Actually, you know what? I'll use the in-game picture system for this one because I only need a little. There you go. So you can figure out what gemstone that is. Hey, pay good drink with £5. You know, I'm gonna do a little bit of reading of the messages as well. I don't think I've read them as I have been going through. So we had Sandy Davidson, who did not leave a message. Julia Bandicoot, Laura's friend Julia, she wanted to support us, so Laura's paying it forward for her. And there's this lovely £5 donation from Pay Good Drink, has not come through yet, but I will read it when it does. Bringing us up to $38.62. That is £48 away from our next Tombola draw, which is very exciting. Creeping ever closer. Hello, Ebak. How you doing? Now. Oh, hold on. Can I, like... Menu. View pictures. Okay. Do we think this is zircon? It looks a little bit green, is the thing. It could be olivine, but I don't know. Could be peridot, I suppose. It's definitely more of a green than a yellow, isn't it? It's probably a peridot. It looks more in shape like the closer to the zircon one, but now that you mention it, hold on, wait, no, it is kind of yellowish green. It's hard to say, but that's kind of more of a bright apple green. Either way, I'm not entirely sure if it's something we need to figure out just yet. I would like to figure this out. It mentions silver at the top. But you know, that we don't necessarily have much more information other than silver being 47. So, don't exactly know what to do with that currently. Oh, okay. Here's a puzzle. I wonder if they have everything connected. That's looking good so far. I guess you just have to connect it in any sense on the whole. Or maybe it has to go through all of these like circles. That's also possible. Well, I don't know then. Oh, hold on. Uh-huh.
There,
Ah!
all done.
There we are. Why did we do this? I don't know. But we did it. We solved a thing. For some reason. Oh, what's with the pipes? Hold on a minute. Do you remember it told us we can't turn the thing on if the pipes are open? Maybe that's what it's about. I'm loving the vibes of this one so far. It's such a chilled out mystery. I'm liking it. Something really nice just being on like a train, you know? Right.
Uh-oh, that doesn't look good.
Okay. Maybe not. I thought that might have been it, but we shall see. At the very least, we solved another puzzle, so. Still that mystery. Someone is supposed to be dead, Scuff. Yeah, but it's still pretty chilled out.
An eagle. Where else have I seen an eagle?
Someone, one of you mentioned seeing an eagle, didn't you? Hold on. Was that the oh, did I take a picture of it? I did. Was there an eagle on that sort of board thing? Oh. Yes. But I don't know why. On the sampler, yeah. These games are so fun to play with like other people by the side because like sometimes you just get like they'll like put something into context when you're like, oh yeah, of course. It's difficult to play games like this alone because sometimes you're not seeing the full picture in your brain. Okay, that's that. The thing is, I only have one of these. Unless... Is that the one I do have already? Yeah, I think it is. I do think I need to find more of these things. So you can find more of those slugs, I think they were called. Then we can yeah. Yeah, there's an eagle in a couple places, isn't there? Oh, hold on, what's this?
Wonder what Jake used this for.
Interesting. I don't think there's anything else I can interact with here.
Wonder what Jake used
Other than
this
that,
for.
that's the only thing I can interact with here.
What's going on?
You've been a big help.
Helping people's what I'm all about.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Thank you for your input, Mr. Balducci. Oh, not camera. I mean, I wanted to... Let's call Bess, see if she can give us any information.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hey, what's going on?
If I told you that I needed a hint, what would you say?
I'd say it's about time. I'd say fire away.
Okay. Okay, so we can, let's have a look at this one.
How do I move that painting of the eagle that's in the dining car? It doesn't seem to want to budge.
There's something in Jake's car that can handle such weighty matters. But to use it, you need to take a good look at that painting and a good look at what's hanging in Camille's car, and then match a picture to a number. And even then, you're going to need a way of arriving at that number, which means you're going to have to
okay.
start
It's
picking
definitely
up
to do with
slugs.
the slug thing.
Ew, the metal kind of slug, Bess, not the slimy kind.
Okay, thanks a bunch.
You're welcome a bunch.
Goodbye.
Okay. So it's to do with them. How the people you call in these games happen to know exactly how to solve the puzzle is quite bizarre, but hello? Yeah, it makes all of Nancy's friends like just absolutely all knowing. Like Ned and Bess and George, they know exactly what to do, even though they're not there. It's very funny. I need to find slugs. I didn't know that. But where else could I find them? Okay. I will say that basically you need to add up to a number to get to a certain thing. So the eagle is 2. So if I get like so I have a 3. So if I get a 1, then I can make a 2. Yeah, the cross stitch thing has all of these codes on them. That's interesting. So we only need to potentially find one more slug in order to get that right. But we just need to find out where I can get some slugs. I'm always asking, where are the slugs at? Oh, actually, I haven't seen this thing, have I? What is this?
Looks like Camille was teaching herself how to play the piano.
Well, that helps us with the piano thing.
Thomasina O'Neill.
Thomasina?
I wonder what's under here, and what the deal is with those weird-looking bolts. Looks like I need a special tool.
Yeah, I don't have what I need for that yet. Okay. But there's more puzzles in here.
Teddy Eberhardt.
Okay.
The Little Book of Samplers.
Oh, okay, interesting. So they mean different things. So what does the eagle mean? America. Okay, that checks out, I guess. That's a slug. That's a 7. Alright, that helps us a little bit. We've got another slug. He's playing generic computer noises.
What's up?
I won't keep you any longer.
Come back anytime.
I will. Keep doing your computer thing, I guess. Alright. Where was it again? Hold on. We're gonna go this way, don't we? Start ripping things off the walls, yeah. Okay, so we have a 7. Ooh. Interesting. So we can get cherries. Does that open up this door?
It's locked.
Oh, okay.
That square and that duck look very familiar.
I opened this! Right! Well, how about that? There's an 8. Very nice.
Silver. What do all those colors have to do with silver?
The box with the AG written on it. Silver is orange, blue, green, red, purple, yellow. I'll take a picture of that with my phone. This architect of the Spencer Mansion in Resident Evil seems to have designed this train. Here's the thing, Mr. Putago, pretty much every Nancy Drew location has this exact same sort of logic, like, strain to it. Like, Nancy Drew could have solved the Spencer Mansion. That's what we need to get out of this. If Nancy Drew was in Resident Evil, she could have solved that. And you think, what about the zombies? What if she dies? You're forgetting, Nancy Drew has the second chance power, which means you can simply reload to an earlier save. In fact, it's not even an earlier save. She doesn't need to save. She can just click second chance and then she's back.
Looks like to make this thing, whatever it is, I'm going to need a spyglass, a pickaxe, and a lamp. Citrine, amethyst, zircon, those are all gemstones, I think.
Okay, that's why we need the gemstones. And now we need a pickaxe. Okay, interesting. We're discovering things we need to do. Could be upset about something that befell the door, accidentally knocked. Oh. Interesting. Would she have become a Nancy sandwich? I think I could see there are several traps in the games that basically do crush Nancy. So you know, I guess that is entirely possible as well.
Wonder what's supposed to go here.
Blueprints? No, I just look at them. Okay.
Looks like I need to enter 8 letters into this thing. The question is, which 8 letters?
Banana. That's not 8 letters. Bananan. What did it say on the blueprint? It says a map goes on there. Oh, you can also see there, there's like one of the little things. I think we need the, might need a stamp thing. I don't know what that is, currently. We're just kind of uncovering things, and then we'll start to piece everything together as time goes on. What's this?
I need a pickaxe.
Okay, that's where the pickaxe goes. Right. That is very cool. Okay.
Jake said a lamp goes here.
A lamp.
Jake said a spyglass goes here.
That's where the lamp and the spyglass go. Okay. Oh, I think I know what kind of puzzle this is. It's one of the trial and error puzzles, isn't it? Right, I did that, didn't I? Huh. Okay. Okay. I can't remember which ones I pressed now, and I'm stressed. Oh god. Ah. Right. So if we number these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 8, 1, 5. 2, 8, 1, 5, 4. Maybe don't try and brute force it. This is the kind of puzzle you can brute force really easily, though. I think that's how they're meant to be done. Okay. 2, 8, 1, 5, 4, 3. 2, 8, 1, 5, 4, 3. And then it was this one, this one, this one. There you go. As far as I know, that's how.
Oh my gosh! I never thought you'd be the one to find me. No offense. Nadine?
Nancy. Nancy Drew.
Well then.
Well, as you can see, I wasn't really spirited away by ghosts or anything. That bookshelf in the dining car, you step on this thing in the floor in there, and it slides open. I practiced disappearing for weeks.
So it was just all for show?
Well, not entirely. See, here's the deal. My dad wound up with this.
I just skipped to the end of the game?
Shipping.
Are you serious?
They've been storing it in this old warehouse.
But that was so easy to crack.
That everybody had just forgotten about it. Anyway, after like mass begging on my part, Dad had the train restored to working
condition. That's the beginning of the mystery.
And got me an engineer.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And all
Yeah.
that other stuff until finally, here we are, on our way to find out what happened to Jake Hurley.
Why do you need a train to find out what happened to him?
Well, see, I was one of the first people in like 100 years to set foot on this train, okay? Everything was just the way it was when Jake disappeared. Except, I also found this. It's a letter that Jake wrote in 1901 to his niece back east. He was real paranoid about claim jumpers, which is why he never told anyone where his mine was. But he was also afraid something would happen to him, and no one would ever know where it was. So he wrote this letter to his only living relative, Ruth Kensington. Here, take it.
You want me to have it? Why?
Because you found me. See, in that letter, Jake tells Ruth that everything she needs to figure out where his mine is on this train. He also warns her that his wife's spirit is on the train too, which kind of creeps me out. But the thing is, to find Jake's lost mine, we need the train.
How do you know this Ruth person didn't find the mine decades ago?
Mostly because I found that letter in the wastebasket. It was like she'd gotten so ticked off, trying to follow her nutty uncle's clues, that she finally said to heck with the whole thing.
So you want me to try to figure out where the mine is?
Uh-huh. As for the other people on board, if you want to show them that letter, go ahead. It's totally up to you. We're going to Copper Gorge because that's where Jake buried Camille, so I figured his mine might be somewhere around there too. But if you think we need to go somewhere else, you just let me know and I'll have the engineer take us
Well, there you go.
How come you didn't try to find the mine yourself?
Maybe I did. Or maybe I just thought letting other people try to find it would be a good excuse to throw a party. I like parties.
I'm sure you do.
How well do you know your guests?
Well, I don't know you or those Harvey guys at all.
Hardy. Frank and Joe Hardy.
Whatever. I didn't know John Gray before this either, but I love his show, and I figured he'd jump at the chance to investigate an honest-to-goodness haunted train, and now that someone has finally found me, I can finally go meet him for real.
What about Tino Balducci?
I met Tino right after he got famous for solving those robberies. Inviting him here for this was a no-brainer. I mean, what an awesome detective. And those piercing eyes of his? You just know his mind's in there going 90 miles an hour.
Yes, I'm sure.
How well do you know Charlena Purcell?
I just know her from her books, which are so good. In fact, I just started reading her latest one, The Moon Tells No Lies. See, what I'd really like to do is write romance novels. Everybody who knows me says I'd be really good at it. In fact, a while back, I sent Charlena some ideas, you know, just to see what she thought.
And?
She hated them.
Guess I better get to work.
You go, girl.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is the start of a mystery.
I can use this to open that grate I saw in Camille's car.
Aha! Okay. The mystery now officially begins.
Locked, naturally. I wonder how you open it. Wonder how you're supposed to get this open.
I love the aesthetic of this game so far. It's the same era as Blackmore Manor, which has some really nice environments. Okay, what is this about? Uh-huh. Well, first of all... Oh. Charlena Purcell will appear in other games as well, in one or another. It was already mentioned, actually, a while ago, that Nancy contacted her during Secret of Shadow Ranch. There was a callback to that one in this game. So, it already checks out. I have no idea what to do with this. Is that to be Marie Antoinette? Kind of looks like her. Might not be, though. There was already a game that had like a Marie Antoinette mystery in it.
Looks like a dance floor, maybe?
Oh my god, Nancy drew DDR? Let's go. What am I... Whoa. Whoa. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna leave that for now. Drew Revolution. Nancy DDR. Yeah, it was very good. It does look like DDR because it has the bar as well. You're into like. That's funny. Again, no clue what to do with that just yet, so we're gonna leave it for the time being. Can I go back?
Yes?
Oh,
Guess
sorry.
I better get to work.
I'll be waiting.
Anything else I can inspect around here before I head back? No, but I have that tool that I can use to open up that grate in Camille's car. Camille's car is the one... I want to say... I want to say it's the one you started. Or is it this one? Is this one Camille's? I don't know which one's which. at the moment. No, this one's Camille. Okay, Camille is the one that John's
That
in.
tool I saw in the caboose. I bet that's what you use to unscrew these bolts.
Yes, I got that, don't worry. Oh, so you gotta get them all kind of lined up. Okay, I see. There we
More
go.
pipes to connect.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. A tougher pipe puzzle, huh? Oh, and when you hit the blue ones, all the blue ones turn. Uh-huh. Right.
Here we go.
Easy though, to be honest. Okay, so there's more pipes to kind of figure out, which is why the pipe puzzle hasn't quite been solved yet. Good to know. Hi, Ruth Kensington, and this guy. Oh, we also got another slug, didn't we? So let's go back to this. 18. Okay, that did a thing. Right. We now have 3 Metal Slug games. Wow, it's a whole Metal Slug-a-thon. I'm sure that'd be a good idea for a couple of people. Maybe a bird and e-back, I don't know. Oh my goodness! Is that weird, FTW? Raiding with a party of 9? I think it is. Howdy, howdy. Welcome on in. Hello, Governor. We rip life from death. Great. That sounds good. I'm How are you solving these when you have no idea what they are? I'm just trying different combinations of things, and then it just so happens to be working sometimes. You know? Hold on, let me bring up my thing again. Oh, I just remember there's another thing we can do, the silver box. Okay, so the square needs 4. Have we seen anything that has a square on it? Either way, we've unlocked that part of the thing, so. Hold on, we want to be in here, don't we? Because, our code is orange. Hold on. Orange, blue, green, red, purple, yellow. Oh yeah.
Wilson carbide and acetylene works.
Yeah, we are currently £38 off of another tombola draw, and £138 off of a 4,000 hydration. Let's go. There's like an oven door with a square and a duck. It was indeed. Okay. There's a letter here. Oh, hold on. It's all in cursive, which is great. I have sent you 2 lamps which you should receive by the end of the month. When you get them, simply place carbide in the lower chamber, water in the upper chamber, then use the built-in flint lighter to ignite the jet of gas, which results. As you'll see, the carbide lamp is an exceedingly practical device, especially for people in your dark and dangerous line of work. Would that you or I had invented it. In your last letter, you sounded quite despondent and old chum. I suppose this is understandable in view of your failure to strike it rich, but I am living proof of how quickly misfortune can turn into good fortune. Little did I suspect 5 years ago that my attempt to produce aluminium would instead produce calcium carbide, or that calcium carbide, when placed in water, would release acetylene. Yet suddenly, I was the surprised but happy owner of the patent for an inexpensive way of manufacturing an extremely flammable gas. Just as I became wealthy when I sold that patent, I have no doubt that you, too, will someday be handsomely...
Always your friend, Thomas Wilson.
Okay. Rewarded for your efforts. Continue to keep me appraised of your adventures, dear friend, and never ever give up. May the lamps I've sent you light your way to the gold you seek. Always your friend, Thomas Wilson.
Looks like a pattern for some kind of dance step. Maybe I'd better keep this.
Yeah. It's Hurley's Whirly Burly, of course. I know exactly where this goes. Okay. I know what to do with this. Okay. Right. Good to know. Tombola. Tombola. Yeah, only £38, guys. Exclamation mark donate if you want to give to the cause of special effect today. I'd love to do a tombola draw on this stream. Although I'm not sure how well it would work with my Nancy Drew. Considering this game launches in full screen and is 480p. I've already sorted this one out, haven't I? Okay. I mean, it's not letting me look in there again, I guess, but I have sorted it out. I'm over spinning on your screen and doing a tombola draw? Absolutely. Bring us to that threshold and we will do it. I guess I'm gonna do some yield DDR on this train. That is just actually like a DDR dance mat. It's so funny. Okay. Right, I'm gonna take a picture of no, I don't need my journal right now, although I will consult that. Oh my goodness! That is a £50 donation from yeah. I don't know how to pronounce the Polish, but I very much appreciate it nonetheless. I have a feeling I know who it might be. This is officially the end of my money for February. I can't help you anymore. Sorry. Don't be sorry for anything. That is absolutely wonderful and such a generous donation. And also, I hadn't read out the Pego Drink one from earlier, which is, yes, Dancing You, my favorite. That is absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. That puts us at 39.12. All right. I will. I'm gonna pause the game and save in case it crashes because obviously I'm going from a DDR. I'm going from one screen to another. Although I imagine it works. They're usually fine being alt-tabbed, these games. Although it will freeze the stream for a moment when it does it. I'll switch over to here. I'll go into Discord. Jump into here. Jump into here. Oh, hello.
Hello. Pardon me as I figure out my camera. I still got my
worries.
OBS to put it up.
No worries.
There we go. Okay, now this should work.
Okay, brilliant. Oh, there we go. Now let's pop that out.
Instant horror.
And there he is. That's weird. Hey, no.
Scarf, who are those people?
Hold on, I'm gonna zoom in on you with a magnifying glass. Oh yeah. That's distressing, actually. You were staring right into my soul as I was like zooming on you with a magnifying glass. That was actually quite spooky.
Yeah. I thought you were zooming in on stream. Oh dear, I'm not wearing any pants. Well, you never see me stand up. Right, we've got like 4 from me, 1 left for Scarf, his first multiplayer choice.
That's right.
Laura's still got duo one-off of Ebac to reveal. Ebac's got 3 still in there. We have about 8 guest submissions still tucked away in there. So
That's right.
let's. Wait, hang on. 8?
It's 8, yeah.
Why do I count 4, 5, 6, 7?
Should be 8, I think.
Oh, you know why? Because the windows is further down. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's give it a go. I will not keep.
We're doing a spin. Yes, that's right, Xandros. You might be very lucky in getting your. I can't remember what you're doing, Xandros.
His Hades heat.
That's
and
the one. Yeah.
Does he want to be punished that badly?
That's the question.
Oh, didn't pick one up.
But it is a guest.
It is a guest submission.
Who could it be?
Which one is it? Oh, Xandros, could it be you? Could it be you, Xandros? I don't think it is. Oh, I know exactly who he is. He is still about. In fact, he's the one that made this happen.
Oh, did Burr get is Burr and breakfast as?
Would you like some Burr and breakfast?
What a perfect one to come up there.
There we go.
I'm so
number 32,
I'm
right there
so
for you.
I'm so pleased with that. That. Brilliant.
You can imagine with a title like that what that's going to entail. But if we want to give Burr, I imagine it's going to be on Burr's stream. So let's give his channel a quick shout out.
Shout out to Burr.
Burr. There we go. Everybody follow Burr on the channel. Go and do it if you would like to see one of the most delightful people in the world host some breakfast, bring you breakfast in bed, depending on if you're watching in bed, then come along and watch.
Absolutely.
Coming right up, I mean soon. Yes, of course. If you want, I think he's everywhere on Twitter, if you want updates on when he's actually scheduling it. But he's going to schedule it at some point. Make sure you're following so you're notified when. And maybe start your notifications so you're notified when that happens too. So, yes, he's been super excited to get that sorted. And yeah, now it's finally happened.
There we are.
That is out.
So 7 more guest submissions are available to come up.
There is 7 guest submissions and 9 weird blasters still tucked away in there. So you want these, you know what to do.
That's right.
Get some more donos. Although the next step is 4K.
Yeah.
Can we get to 4K during this stream?
Can we get to 4K during this stream? Oh, that's a good question. That is
during
£88. Oh wait, can we hit 88 miles an hour and get 88 pounds? I don't know.
Are you driving in this game? I don't know.
There's a train. There's a train in Back to the Future 3. You know.
Yeah. It's an absurd amount that we've raised, but if you would like to bring it to the devilish 4K, not only am I going to be doing some a spooky game at some point, why do I do this to myself? But Scarf, what will you do?
That's what I've called sequel mania. So I'm basically going to do a couple of sequels to games I've already streamed.
It's Electric Scarfaloo 2 or whatever it's
called.
No,
that was the 3000 one. That's the 12-hour stream.
Right, okay.
Yeah, Sequel Mania is basically because I've played Thief 1 on stream with Chloe, and I've played Ace Attorney 1 on stream with Itamar. So I said at 4000 I'll do the second game in the series for both of those with the respective guests returning. So
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And there is more there happening with Ebac and Laura. Is it? I think maybe it's Subnautica with Ebac, or was that 3K?
That was 3K. The 4K for Ebac is Demon Souls.
Oh my god! So I may not have been able to provide Elden Ring today, but you're getting Dark Souls remastered with Laura and Evil Troy at some point. If you would like Ebac to join the Souls party, then yeah, guess to 4K and Laura's once in a lifetime Fortnite stream.
Yeah. Hey, pay go drink with £10.
Hey,
that makes us creep ever so much closer to that 4K. Where does that put us? 78 more pounds to get to 4K.
Please.
That's very doable. That's very doable. I'm very excited.
Who do I have to beg and plead to get spooky games from Weird? Well, beg and plead the audience and anybody you can. Spread the word. Let people know.
Exclamation mark donate.
4K. 4K!
4K!
We could be less than 1,000 away from getting to our big target on the last day. Couldn't we do it? Can we do it? You can do it.
We can do it. Oh my goodness.
Do
Stare into their souls. Do it.
Girly. Bye, man.
Take care. Oh my god. That's a funny man. He's a funny, silly man, and we adore him. All right, let's get back to Nancying this Drew. So. We're doing DDR on a train. I guess that's what's happening right now. I wonder if the message has come through. From Pegadring, it has. I can't read Swedish. I'm going to try, though. Hej, Scarf. Testa du kan prata svenska. Yes, this is Swedish in brackets after that. So thank you, Pegadring, for the £10 there. Okay. Back to lurking. Not a problem. Let's look at these steps that we have to do. Hydration and stretch. That's a good thing to do before we do a bit of dancing, apparently. So I'm going to take a picture of this on my phone, just so I have it available to me as I do what I need to do. Before we do Hurley's Whirly Burly, is what it's apparently called. Right. I've hydrated, I've stretched. Ugh, right, let's go. Also, I will add, I haven't had any subs and bits so far in this stream, but any subs and bits that you do have and you want to give out, I will match them, I will match them as donations at the end of the stream. So, if you have any leftover bits and you want to donate to GameBlast, I will pass them forward, basically. So, hey, if that's one way you can get some donations through. I will pay it through. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so 1. 2. We want to go up to here. 3. We wanted this to go here. 4. Is that there? 5 is this to here. 6 is this to here. 7 is this to here. 8 is this to here. 9 is this one to here. And 10 to here. Aha! Oh my god. That is distressing. Also, there was a gemstone. Oh. That's still stuck. But this is open.
Guess Camille liked to collect dolls.
Right. That doll looks a little bit roughed up. Oh my goodness. Thistle has pushed. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on a minute. Thistle? Oh, we're at 4010. Weird is playing scary games. You caught us at 4K. Yeah. That is so cool. 80%. We are 80% of the way to our goal. That is... I'm humbled by the fundraising effort you've all made today. It's absolutely fantastic. My goodness. And hey, that does mean, I don't know if Itamar or Chloe are here, but if either of them are here, you can tell them that Thief 2 is happening and Ace Attorney Justice for All is happening on this channel at some point. I don't know what the deal is with these dolls. I'm going to be honest with you. I probably have to put them in a certain order. These are very just... Don't like that. No. No, no, no. No. Is that you? Mama. You say mama. I don't know when that minute I put you first, but okay, the rest of you don't seem to say anything. So I guess we'll just
Yes?
Guess I better get to work.
As soon as you figure it out, let me know.
Yeah, the 90s Drew games are always weirdly eerie, even if they don't intend to be. I think it's because like the graphics are kind of like that, and then like you're kind of solving mysteries, and you've got this first-person perspective. It's got vibes, you know. Okay. Well, that gave us that, but I don't necessarily know what this means, unless we have to order them in some other way. Let's have a look at that task list, actually.
Haven't done that yet. Still have to do that.
Okay.
I'm done with that. Haven't done that yet. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Still have to do that.
I need to tell Frank and Joe something, okay.
Can't check that off yet.
Read the letter that Laura gave you. Oh, I need to read it. Okay. Oh. Which one was that one? Was that... this? No, it's not that one.
The 3rd of November,
okay, here we
1901, from somewhere in Colorado. Dear Ruth, I know that we've never met, but now that your father, my estranged brother, is gone, you are my only living relative. I am writing to you to tell you about my mind before I, too, depart this earth, and its location is lost forever. I cannot tell you outright where it is, lest this epistle fall into the wrong hands, but with the information which follows, and with my train, which shall be yours upon my death, I promise that you'll be able to find it. First, you will need a map.
A map?
To obtain it, know that my travels have taken me all over this great country, to towns which can be difficult to find, to Calico, Silverado, and Central City, to Dodge City, Virginia City, and Tucson.
Okay.
To locate the mine on the map, you'll need my projector. When it comes to placing the stones, you'll need to ask someone who holds a warm place in my heart. I have stored his name accordingly, but to retrieve his name, you'll have to give the dolls an order. This will require looking inside Camille's dancing shoes for the name of their maker, and wearing the shoes as you perform her favorite step on the dance floor. As for my beloved Camille, she has 4 words for you, words which, when translated into numbers and used in combination, will help power my projector. But alas, she's taken them with her to her grave. So go to Copper Gorge, Colorado, and pay your respects, and let some of her goodness rub off on you. I promised Camille that this train would always be her home. In return, she promised to never leave, and indeed she never has. People say I'm crazy, but I've seen her, and heard her, and feel her presence on the train even today, 20 years after her untimely death. So above all else, my dear niece, let nothing happen to my train. It holds wonderful things. Kindest regards, Jake Hurley.
Yeah, the target audience for Nancy Drew games, according to the box, which I've just looked up now, it has for mystery fans 10 to adult. So basically, it's a 10+ game. They're kind of like intended for like I guess 10-year-olds, but they're challenging enough for like any puzzle game. Honestly, I suppose they do kind of vary. Some of them, like Curse of Blackmore, was probably like one of the most difficult ones I've played so far. Whereas like compare that to like Secrets Can Kill, which was relatively simple. And the final scene as well was quite a nice simple one, like straightforward. We hit 4K! That's absolutely right. Okay.
Finish that. Finish that. Finish that. Finish that.
Lock in the sleeping car. I need. Oh yeah. Which 4 numbers?
I'm done with that. Haven't done that yet. I'm done with that. Finish that. Finish that.
Okay. Message in the Haunted Mansion stand out to me as one of the harder ones purely because I had to go around the house searching every random object. Oh. Every random object for Chinese symbol to solve the ending puzzle. I really liked the ending puzzle of Haunted Mansion, actually. I have some notes here. Hold on. You can see I wrote them all down in this notebook here. Which was really fun to do, actually. Like, hunting them down and I'm just noting them down as I went and then just compiling them all together. I really enjoyed Message in the Haunted Mansion. That one was a blast. Nice and spooky as well. I really like the spooky Nancy Drew games. I think they do really well. Alright, let's speak to the Hardy Boys. I think I need to talk to them about something.
What is that?
That looks like a ghost. Oh, look at that. I'm fairly certain it's a Scooby-Doo kind of projection thing, but you know. Ooh. It reminds me of an escape room at back where I did when they came around mine. We robbed the train. Oh my god, that's so cool.
What's with the Cheshire Cat grin?
You found Lori.
That's right.
Yep, she's holed up in the caboose. And as a reward for finding her, she let me have this. It's a letter from Jake to his niece in which he leaves clues telling her how to find his mine. Only the clues are extremely obtuse.
You found Lori, you got the letter with all the clues. Guess you don't need us anymore.
Oh, Joe, quit pouting. Want any help?
Are you kidding? You bet I do.
Now you're talking.
Stands to reason the only person other than Jake who had to have known the location of Jake's mine was the engineer on Jake's train. On a diagram for some kind of contraption that Jake designed, but to operate it, you need his pickaxe and some kind of lamp or lantern, which it looks like he gave to somebody named Buell.
I found a diagram for some kind of contraption that Jake designed, but to operate it, you need his pickaxe and some kind of lamp or lantern, which it looks like he gave to somebody named Buell.
Buell? Joe, show her.
Show her what?
That old picture we found.
Okay.
We found this on the bookshelf. See? Buell's Supplies and Pawn Shop. That's gotta be the same Buell Jake gave his axe and lantern to.
Yeah, 100 years ago. And the guy was a pawnbroker, Frank. The stuff's probably long gone.
Or maybe it's still somewhere in Copper Gorge.
Well, that's where we're headed, so let's just hope for the best.
Right.
It stands to reason that the only person other than Jake who had to have known the location of Jake's mine was the engineer on Jake's train.
Very true.
Not necessarily. Jake might not have told him the exact location. Maybe he just had him drop him off somewhere nearby.
Well, still, we'd be way ahead of the game if we knew where that drop-off point was.
If the engineer had any surviving relatives, we may be in luck.
The guy died more than 100 years ago. How are we supposed to find out his name?
Maybe Charlena What's-Her-Face could tell us how to go about it.
Good idea, Frank. I'll ask her. See you later.
If you need anything, just let us know.
I'm done with that.
Tell John Gray about the Jensen ghost. Yeah, I guess we'll do that as well.
Yes?
I found Lori. She's in the caboose. You were right. She disappeared because she wanted to see which of us would find her first.
And you won. Congratulations.
Did you know that Lori wants to be a romance novelist?
Doesn't everyone?
Do you think she could do it?
No. Could we please talk about something a little more pleasant?
Okay.
How would I go about finding out the name of Jake's train engineer?
If you're smart, you'd ask me.
That's
And
what
because
I'm
my work
doing.
Is going surprisingly well. During my next break, I'll log on to my archives at home and see what I can turn up.
That'd be great, thank you.
Whoever invented the cellular modem, that's whom you should thank, dear.
Okay, okay.
I'll touch bases with you later.
Let me know if you run across anything juicy.
She's kind of condescending. I'm gonna go see John Gray and talk about the ghost. I never once thought about writing romance novels. I've thought about writing mystery novels, but not romance. What happened here?
Sickly Sarah caught a germ so new, it made one of her pretty green eyes turn blue.
Oh, okay. All these clues about different dolls are probably giving us the order.
What's up?
I found Lori safe and sound in the caboose, so I guess those vibes you got about her being in serious trouble were wrong.
Strange. My vibes are never wrong. What's even stranger is I'm still getting them. So maybe they're not about Lori. Maybe they're about you.
Me? I'm not in any trouble.
Trust me. Either you or Lori is, or soon will be, in big trouble.
Could you be more specific?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I saw a bunch of weird glowing lights outside the window of the sleeping car.
Really? Actually, I'm not surprised.
Charlena said Jake Hurley used to see them too, only he attributed them to his dead wife, Camille.
They're probably some form of piezoelectricity. See, my guess is quartz crystals in the ground are being compressed as the train passes over them, and the resultant voltage, called piezoelectricity, is manifesting itself as glowing lights, probably because of some quirk in the train's shape or in the composition of the metals used in its construction. It was custom built, remember?
Okay.
So it's a natural phenomenon, not a ghostly one?
Take it from me. Old Mother Nature is capable of some pretty scary stuff.
All right.
I'll let you get back to work.
Goodbye.
It was a weather balloon.
Well, it's the little lady detective. What do you need?
I found Lori. She was hiding in the caboose.
Oh, yeah?
She disappeared because she wanted to see who'd find her first, which is why she left that clue behind.
That slug? I mean, I knew that slug was a clue. That's why I gave it to you. I mean, I could have found Lori no sweat.
Oh, yeah.
Want to give somebody
Of
else
course,
a
of
shot.
course.
And you came through. Nice job.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Well done.
But look, from now on, if you come across anything that may have something to do with Jake Hurley in his mind, let me know, okay? Just so I can, give you advice, help you sort things out. After all, the opportunity to work side by side with a world-famous police detective doesn't come along every day,
How did you and Lori meet?
We met at a party in New York. Nice girl. Not a lot upstairs, but nice girl.
Not a lot upstairs for you either, is there?
She seems to have a thing for your eyes.
Yeah, she always told me they were... I mean, she told me once that she thought they were very, brown.
What do you think happened to Jake Hurley?
He probably died trying to work that mine of his all by himself. But I'll let you in on a secret. I'm onto something that could crack this case wide open.
What did you find?
Sorry, can't go into detail. Let's just say that thanks to yours truly, what happened to Jake Hurley won't be a mystery much longer.
Well, have fun.
Thanks for your help.
Don't mention it.
How old is Laurie? I don't know. I think she must be like in her 20s or something, She's kind of like got this sort of socialite thing going on. Okay. Oh yeah, what gemstones do we need? We need citrine, amethyst, zircon, peridot, tiger's eye, and tourmaline. And we currently have, I think, a tiger's eye and something else. So we have one of those. We have a tiger's eye. And I think we also have a tourmaline. Yeah. Okay. We still need to figure out the eagle thing at some point, don't we? So we need to find more slugs. She's just like a villain in a high school movie. Yeah, she has that vibe, for sure. What are the symbols on this? Square and a duck. So we solved the square already. Can we turn this yet?
Uh-oh, that doesn't look good.
No. Wasn't there a goat with a gem somewhere? Yeah, there was. I don't know if I have an appropriate tool to kind of pry the gem out yet, though, so... Say here. Oh, we can just... No, never mind. We can just grab it. I thought I might have to pry it out, but no. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I guess we could just take it. Oh, hold on. It looks important. The classic adventure game problem of oversimplifying, sorry, overcomplicating a problem when it's actually quite simple. Alright, let's have a look here. So this is the one we need to get to open up that. Now you got the gemstones, can you do something? I don't have enough of the gemstones yet. I might be able to do something with them, but I'm probably going to wait until I find more of them. I'm going to look at my phone and see if I look at the whatchamacallit hint again. Okay, so for duck, we need to get to 1. Oh. But, we need more of them. Yeah, we need another 3 to go here, I think, you know? So the question is, where can we find more? Well, let's just check the... So eagle's over here. So we won't be able to do that until a bit later on.
I'm done with that. Haven't done that yet. Haven't done that yet. Still have to do that.
Yeah, okay.
Haven't done that yet.
So we need to, we definitely need to find more slugs. Where could they be? I think there's got to be more vents around as well, hasn't there? So we've found some vents in 2 different cars. What about... Oh, there's this one that needs the... In order to open it, you needed the code. I'm gonna call... Let's call Bess about it. Gus and George. See what they have to say about the code.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, actually, let's give it a little bit of an update.
Lori gave me a letter that Jake Hurley wrote to his niece, telling her how to find his gold mine.
If Lori knows where the mine is, why doesn't she just make a beeline for it?
Because apparently Jake was too paranoid to tell his niece outright where it was. So he filled the letter with all these weird, obscure clues. I don't think Lori could make heads or tails of them. I know I barely can.
Sounds like when he lost his wife, Jake may have lost a few marbles as well.
I discovered this cabinet full of old dolls in the caboose.
Old dolls make my skin crawl. crawl. Whose were they?
They belong to Jake's wife, Camille. Jake mentioned them in his letter to his niece.
They could have been Jake's, you know. I mean, they never had a child of their own, right? So maybe after Camille died, he went a little bonkers. Oh, Bess. Hey, I'm just trying to think outside the box here, okay? Something it wouldn't hurt you to do from time to time, little Miss No Imagination.
You know, maybe I'll just put this paintbrush down, walk out that door, and let you do this all by yourself.
No! You've got to keep painting. If I don't get this done by tomorrow, I'll be grounded for a month. I was just kidding about your imagination. It's wonderful. You're wonderful. Very, very wonderful.
Okay.
That's more like it.
Tino Balducci definitely has a thing for Laurie Gerard.
Really? Ooh, I bet the tabloids would love to hear that.
What's more, I get the feeling Laurie feels the same way about him.
You mean there's some kind of mutual attraction thing going on between them?
Something's going on between them. I'm not really sure what.
We'll find out. I mean, that's a mystery worth pursuing. To heck with this Jake Hurley stuff.
You'd give up the possibility of finding gold for gossip, Bess?
For gossip this good? Oh yeah.
How about a hint?
You bet.
4-digit number.
There's a panel in the sleeping car that I'd like to open, but it's got a 4-digit tumbler lock on it. How can I get it open?
Maybe those 4 digits on the lock have something to do with the 4 words that Jake said Camille had taken with her to her grave.
But even after you figure out what they are, you're still going to have to translate them into numbers somehow.
That sampler hanging in Camille's car translates images into numbers.
So maybe what you need to find is something that translates words into images.
Know what I'd do if I were you? I'd go to Camille's car and sample some reading material.
All right. Thanks for the tip.
No biggie. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Right. Go to Copper Gorge. I wonder if we can get there then. Talk to the engineer, maybe we can get to Copper Gorge and have a look.
Engineer, this better be Miss Gerard.
Well, actually...
Forget it.
Alright, dang, okay. In the transition between train cars, you can tell if you're moving up or down the train by if the red taillights are showing. Oh, that's a nice little attention to detail. Let's talk to Laurie and see if she'll allow us to stop the train somewhere. She did mention something about that, so... we'll see.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Somebody must have thrown the emergency brake.
What's that?
Question is, did somebody throw the brake? Or something?
Oh, Joe, now you sound like Laurie.
Hey, I was the first one on the scene, and I saw no one.
Who was the next person on the scene?
John Gray. Then Balducci came bursting through one door while Frank and the engineer came through the other. Boy, was that guy ticked. He said the train could have derailed. He reset the brake, muttered a few choice words, then headed back to the engine just as you and Laurie showed up.
Everybody was there except Charlena. I don't think she left her laptop the whole time.
Do you think she could have thrown the brake and snuck back to her laptop without your seeing her?
Not likely, but possible, I guess.
The question is, why? What did she or anybody else stand to gain by stopping the train?
Answer?
Question.
Nothing. Which is why I think we should at least consider the possibility that something less human in nature may be at work here.
Ah, Joe.
I'm going to see if Balducci's done dusting for fingerprints. Catch you later.
Well, that certainly gives me something else to work on. You know you're making progress in these games, like when random little events happen like that? No, I want to go this way.
Glad you dropped in. Laurie told me she'd given you a letter from Jake Hurley that says how to find his mine.
I didn't mention it before because it's very bizarre.
Lori should have given that to me. I mean, I'm the trained professional around here. Let me take a look. I've seen enough.
Sink factor. At least 2 sinks in Australia.
Useless.
I think that's probably
Those are just the
verifiable.
writings of a guy who spent
Thank
way
you.
too much of his life swirling mud around in Pandora in the hot sun. 5-star nut job.
Thank you for the information, Sink Goblin Man. I appreciate it.
Lori says she found this letter in a wastebasket.
Exactly where it belongs.
Did you find any fingerprints on the emergency brake handle?
None that were any help, thanks to Casey Jones up there. I told the old geezer not to touch anything,
Casey
but he went
Jones?
and got his big, fat, oily
From
paw
Ninja
prints
Turtles?
all over the place. If we didn't need him to drive the train, I'd charge him with obstruction of justice.
Did you do anything else besides look for fingerprints?
Of course. As a matter of fact, I found this. Probably fell out of the perp's pocket while he was yanking on the handle.
Looks like some kind of thermometer.
Yeah, like the kind a certain ghost hunter uses on that bogus show of his.
You think John Gray threw the brake? But why would he do that?
Because they're thinking about axing his show, that's why. I checked with this buddy of mine in L.A. Gray's got to come up with something real big real soon, or he's toast. And you can't get much bigger than a train with a spooky past that's prone to strange accidents, now can you?
Okay.
Have you confronted John with your suspicions?
All in due time. I always like to get my ducks in a row before I make an arrest.
You're going to arrest him?
Hey, the train could have derailed. We're talking reckless endangerment, attempted assaults, maybe even attempted murder.
All right,
John
okay.
Gray wanted publicity. That's exactly what I'm gonna give him.
Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Helping people is what I'm all about.
Yeah, I don't like this guy at all. Well, we got that, oh, did we get the thermometer? I don't know. No, we didn't. Okay, well. What I wanted to do, actually, was head back to Lori so I could get permission to stop when I was so rudely interrupted.
Yes?
I hear that Tino and you used to be an item.
How did you know that?
I'm a good detective, remember?
We went out a couple of times, yeah. As for why we stopped going out, you'd have to ask him.
Do you have any idea who threw the emergency brake?
I know exactly who did it.
You do?
Well, who else could it be? Camille. None of us has any reason to stop the train,
right.
but Camille? She doesn't want us to find Jake's mine, so she's going to do whatever she can to keep its location a secret.
She is dead, you know.
Well, duh. That's why I know it's her. What's more, your friend, that Jim Harley guy?
Not Jim, Joe Hardy.
Yeah, well, he thinks it's Camille too. He just doesn't have the guts to say so.
Bye.
As soon as you figure it out, let me know.
Well, thanks for that. Let's find information about the dolls. Because I think that might be where we need to kind of focus on next. Naughty Tina. Fractured skull. Okay. Where's my pen? I'm gonna write down some notes here. Because this seems important. I can't find my pen. I had a pen on this desk. There it is. Got it. It's buried beneath things. Okay. That's that's something at least. I already sorted that out, so there's nothing else into there. That's to do with the silver box. Okay. Naughty Tina, fractured skull. So Naughty Tina is clearly this one, right?
Darn, the name of the shoes is so faded I can't tell what it is. Maybe Bess and George can help me figure out who made them.
Okay. Well, I guess that's who we're calling.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hey, what's going on?
The name of the company that made Jake's wife's dancing shoes is too faded to read. But to find Jake's mine, I need to know what it is.
Hey, I know what you can do. Take a picture of them with your cell phone.
Ah, okay.
And we'll check them out for you.
But I thought you guys had to paint Bess's room.
Boring. Besides, we're going to have to take a break soon because we're almost out of paint. Probably because Bess has gotten more on me than she has on the wall. Anyway, send us a picture of the shoes via cell phone and we'll get right on it.
Ah, you guys are the greatest.
I know. Need anything else?
Talk to you soon.
We'll be right here. Yeah, washing the paint out of our hair.
All right. Picture has been sent. So I guess we'll just wait for them to sort that out. Is there more info in here? I'm trying to see if I can remember exactly where all the information was. Okay, that's all we've got for that. But there was... oh, hold on. There's something in... There's definitely some stuff in here. For instance, this. Teddy Aberhart. So we've got that one. Yeah, there's the one in framed text on the wall as well. I'm working my way over to that. Thomasina O'Neill. I think that might be one. Let's write that down. Awful Ursula. Red hair. Was I just in here? I can't remember. I want to go back to the front of the train. I need to go to... That's the emergency brake. That's this, yeah. Ill-tempered Edna. Or Edna the Terrible, you know. And you also have... So you have Edna and Alice. All that came out was one 2-part word. Why, I'm not your mother. 2-part word is mama. That's why that one says mama, because that's this one. That's Edna. Ill-tempered Edna, Edna the Terrible. And you have yawning Alice. You know, yawning. Yeah, okay. Let's go back this way. Is there anything in here that left to do? No. Sadie Crawford. Pink shoes. I'm gonna write that down as well. That seems important. So we've got a few names here. I'm gonna have a little look now. Nothing else I can inspect with these, is there? No. Obviously that's still a thing. Not Cindy, Sadie. But close. Well, those two left shoes. Oh. Oh, that's a good point. Hold on, let me get another look at that. Because you might be onto something there. That might be an important detail. Possibly? Actually, yeah, I think you're right. Because that buckle is on the same side. Yeah, I assumed the L was large for some reason. So, but I think I think saying they're both left is probably a more accurate assessment. Because those quite obviously aren't, yeah. Oops. Why would you have two left shoes? Why indeed? Two left feet? It's the turn of phrase. So this one is ill-tempered Edna. We don't necessarily know the order they're going yet, but that's gonna be yawning. That's gonna be yawning Alice, I think. There was one that had like mismatched eyes as well, wasn't there? I haven't written that one down yet. There, that's the one with mismatched eyes. Naughty Tina with the fractured skull. Is that Teddy Eberhardt? I don't know. There's some of these I need to find out more information on. Oh! Two left feet! That's Sadie Crawford. Okay. The red-haired one, that's gonna be Awful Ursula. I think we're figuring out vaguely what they are. But we just need to figure out the order of them at that point. Once we identify which doll each of these are, and then we find out the order. So we'll be able to figure out where to put them. But it is a case of like figuring out who is who first. Hold on, I'm going back to I think I remember a couple more notes I need to find. Not you. I think, is there something in here If I look down there, that's another Crawlmeister doll. Eliza Sandberger. Okay. Decorative red ribbon. Okay. So that's another one. There's something else down here as well, I think. Not you. One of these rooms. I can't remember where it was now. I think something stuff down the side or somewhere, wasn't there? I can't remember where it was now. I feel like it was in this room, but I don't know where. Maybe it was in this room. Oh, no, wrong door. Where's the thing about the mismatched eyes? I'm fairly certain that was in John Gray's room. Unless it was a piece of paper I picked up. Hold on. I might have some stuff in my inventory that'll help. Not that. No. I don't have anything in my inventory. Why are there packing peanuts on the ground? That's curious. Oh, I looked at this one. Snacks. I mean, they could be snacks if you go for that sort of thing, you know? Exclamation mark donate, yeah. We're at 4,010, but like we say, our main goal is to reach 5K. Every little bit helps with that. So, if you've got anything you wanna add to the pot, even if you wanna add like bits, because I will pay forward bits and subs from my stream today as well. So if you've got any bits left over, I am happy to pass them on as GameBlast donations.
More questions?
I'll ask you some
Would you
more
like
stuff.
to see the letter that Lori gave me as a reward for finding her?
The one in which Jake Hurley supposedly tells his niece how to find his lost mine? No thank you. I happily leave it to you to try to solve the mystery of his disappearance. You can afford to look foolish, dear. I can't.
Do you have a theory as to who pulled the emergency brake?
Well, I know it wasn't me. I assume it wasn't you, and I highly doubt it was Lori. So that leaves those two friends of yours, Mr. Gray and Mr. Balducci.
What do you think their motive was?
I don't know about your friends, but perhaps those other two simply thought it would be fun. Boys will be boys.
Were you able to find the name of Jake's train engineer?
I came across 3 references to the fact that Jake had an engineer, but I'm afraid none of them included his name. I failed. Sorry.
Aren't you even going to try finding out what happened to Jake Hurley?
No time. The only reason I haven't insisted that Lori release me from all this silliness is there's always the possibility that what happened to him has the makings of a bestseller, although I highly doubt it.
Why are you so sure that Jake's story wouldn't make a bestseller?
His story is an all too common one. A man wanders off into the desert in search of gold and never returns. Why? He either doesn't have enough food or water, or he encounters hostile natives.
But why was his train found out in the middle of nowhere with just the dead engineer on board?
That does make the story a little more interesting. My guess is the engineer got tired of waiting for Jake to return, took off in the train to get help, and died of a heart attack along the way. After which, the train rolled to a stop in Blue Moon Canyon. Anyone experienced enough to single-handedly run a steam engine would have been quite a bit older than Jake.
Hold on. Excuse me. At least this is a point-and-click game. I can eat and and play at the same time.
What do you think happened to Camille?
She probably died of something mundane like pneumonia or even measles. Now, if it was wintertime when she died, and they were in the mountains, Jake no doubt kept her body on the train for months before he buried her, which is rather delicious in a morbid sort of way.
Well, I'll let you go.
Remember, if it's juicy, I want to know about it.
I'm sure you do. So, I'm trying to find out, trying to remember where that other page was. I think it actually might have been in Laurie's room. These are nice chips. Oops. I still need more slugs. Still need more gemstones. I need to find the stuff that goes in this machine. Can you remember where that, like, thing with the doll about that had, like, the heterochromia going on? I can't remember where that page was.
I wonder if this has something to do with that list of cities Jake mentioned in his letter to Ruth.
Oh. Ooh. Maybe it does. Have a look. So we've got... where was it? Oh, there we go. Sorry. Calico, Silverado, Central City, Dodge City, Virginia City, and Tombstone. Allow me to simply take a picture of that. Okay. I'll put this on my phone and keep this here. And then we'll solve this word puzzle, because apparently we can do that. Right. Oh, wow. Oop. Oh, this is cool. Central City. Oh yeah. Dodge City. Virginia City. And Tombstone. Okay.
Guess I'm done. Strange. All that's left is a jumble of letters.
Oh, the letters that on the... There was a thing in the other room. Remember that? Oh, I'm gonna take a picture of it. Navurtsaba. I love going to Navurtsaba. Many wonderful... Many wonderful nights we had in Navurtsaba, you know? Right. Yeah? No? Maybe I need to... Maybe it needs to be an anagram, yeah. Okay. It's a tricky one, though. Everyone sings spells in chat, yeah. We're all casting hexes in here. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I got the wrong way around. Well spotted. That was loud, yeah.
Jake's mine must be somewhere on this map, but where?
What did he say about the map? I think we need to place... Like, is it the gemstones? Why do you need a Why do you need a hydraulic to open a map? Because this is an anti-Drew game. You visit houses and places built by strange eccentric people who made these puzzles. Like, there are so many like places like this that you visit in these games. It's great. I think we need more information in order to sort of solve this. First, we'll need a map. Okay. So I get to mine a map, you need my projector. When it comes to placing the stones, you need to ask who holds a warm place in my heart. I've stored his name accordingly. I'm sorry for the munch munch sounds, I am just eating dinner. I have. It's a veggie burger, chips and beans. Nice dependable dinner. Stored the name. Thirsty? Is Thirsty a name? Oh yeah, we're starting the next leg of the stream 30 minutes from now, aren't we? Wow, this is flown by. I love playing these games, so yeah. Let's get as much of this sold as we can before we raid onwards. My magnifying glasses here. Trying to think. Oh, we have to ask John Gray about the thermometer. Okay.
I'm done with that. Finish that. Can't check that off yet. Finish that.
Okay. Let's go back to John Gray then.
What's up?
So are you making any progress in here?
Oh yeah, not only am I getting some real unusual EMRs, that's electromagnetic readings, but take a look at this.
Go what?
You've got something?
I set up a camera and took some time-lapse photos. Sometimes I was in the room, sometimes I wasn't, but somewhere along the line, I managed to get a shot of Camille.
Where? You don't mean that little blob, do you?
Yep, that's Camille.
Ah.
Okay.
You're skeptical. That's cool. Just remember, the key word when it comes to ghostly phenomena is energy. That blob is the result of Camille's residual life force, spirit if you will, reacting with the chemicals in the photographic paper.
Couldn't it just be a flaw in the photographic paper?
Okay, it could be that too, but it's not. Trust me.
Alright, hold on. Very quickly just gonna move this plate onto the bed now that I have finished my food. Right.
Are you by any chance missing a small digital thermometer?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. When I went through the box I'd packed them in, that one over there, I came up one short. I was hoping to set up at least 6 in here so I could check for cold spots. How did you know I was missing one?
Because Tino Balducci found it by the emergency brake handle when he was dusting it for fingerprints, and now he thinks you're the one who pulled it.
That's ridiculous. I didn't have any reason to pull the emergency brake.
Is it true that your show is in danger of being canceled?
Newsflash, my show was canceled. Happened last night. But what nobody knows yet is that it's been picked up by a major TV network. Not only am I still on the air, but I'm sitting prettier than ever. Any other questions?
Were you in this room the whole time prior to that emergency brake thing?
Of course not. I made a couple of trips to my compartment in the sleeping car to get more equipment. But did I get an overpowering urge to pull the emergency brake while I was there? No.
Thanks for the chat.
Come back anytime.
Something I've noticed actually, and also I found a thing I was looking for earlier. Something I've noticed, there were packing peanuts here. And where else did we see packing peanuts? In Tino Balducci's place. Anyway, this is the one we were looking for earlier. It's behind this. Sickly Sarah. There we go. So the question is now, so we don't know much about Teddy Aberhart, but there's a sort of tartan on the box, so I'm gonna write that down. Okay. That's not what I want. But to retrieve his name, you'll have to give the dolls an order. This will require looking inside Camille's dance for the name of their maker. Okay. Let's call Bess and George again and see if they've come up with anything yet.
Hello?
Me again. Just checking to see whether you were able to find out the name of those dancing shoes yet.
Your wish is our command. But hang on to your hat. The name is a real mouthful.
Oh.
The shoes were made by Chaussette Chateauyan. C-H-A-U-S-S-E-T-T-E-S. C-H-A-T-O-Y-A-N-T-E-S. That's French for shimmering socks. Apparently, if you were into dancing in the 1870s, that was the company to get your shoes from.
Chaussette Chateauyan. Got it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for letting us help.
Okay.
Catch you later.
Remember, when in doubt, call.
Okay. Chaussettes chatoyantes. Chatoyantes. Shimmering socks. How does that help me give the dolls an order? Yeah. I think there's something to do with the first letters of the names, I think. Yeah. Okay. So I don't think it's Edna, ill-tempered Edna. I think it's Edna the Terrible, ETT. So hold on, if I, this is the way this is all fitting together now. Sadie Crawford, SC. Yawning Alice is YA. Eliza Sandberger is ES, obviously. Sickly Sarah, we've got a double S. So, Awful Ursula, that's the AU. Thomasina O'Neill. Was that one of the names of the dolls or not? I'm not entirely sure about that. Although that could be TO. Actually, it will be TO. Okay. Teddy Aberhart is TE. Naughty Tina. NT. So we need, I think, CH and an HA. Otherwise, you've almost cracked this. We need to find some more details in the dolls. I think. If we can. I don't think where there's other... I think it's... The fact of the matter is, I think we're only missing 2. So I might be able to crack this simply by that alone. He's missing 2. We can just kind of swap them out and see which place they go into. So I don't necessarily know which one goes first, because I don't know what the CH one is. But after that is AU, is Awful Ursula. SS, Sickly Sarah, who's got the mismatched eyes. Edna the Terrible, who says Mama. Mama. That's you. ES is Eliza Sandberger, who has red ribbon. That's you. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, that's not right, is it? No, that's not right, actually. Hold on. We need... Are we missing an E? Oh. Well, this is... Okay, I'm getting a bit confused now. I may have done this wrong. It might not be Edna the Terrible. It might be... It might not be ETT. It might just be ET. But then that would leave Teddy Aberhart as TE. Okay, hold on. Oh, but we don't have E. Oh, okay, no, wait. You know, Edna the Terrible. Teddy Aberhart had Tartan, so I'm assuming that's him. There was SC, Sadie Crawford with the 2 left feet. HA, we don't know yet. TO is Thomasina. I don't know, though. I don't know who Thomasina is. Well, that's Thomasina who had a bit ripped off the top of her head. Okay. Yawning Alice. Yeah. Naughty Tina with the fractured skull. Okay. So now the ones we don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. This isn't right at all. Ah, crap. Okay. ES. Naughty Tina. Yawning Alice. Thomasina O'Neill. Oh, that's it. Okay. We got it. That's it. Some more of those. Whatever this thing is. I don't know. Can I not look at this strange box? No? Right. We solved it, but what does it mean? What is this stuff that you are giving me? That's all I can interact with here. At the very least, I got these. That gives me something to do. Right, so... Hold on, I need to get up my... I need to get the duck right. Hold on. What was... Where's the guide for the duck? Duck needs to be number 1. Then is that not right? But it needs to end on that, doesn't it? So it needs to add up to +1 and also be on there. Right. Oh, well, that gets the duck. Now I need the square. I need the square and the duck. I'd ideally need another 3. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think I've pretty much cracked how this works. You have an idea? You sure? Basically, I need this to be 4 and way... Swap the 7 and the 8. Maybe. But it doesn't... It needs to add up. To 4 on there, and then 1 there, or -1 there. Oh, hold on. No, that's still not going to help, though. I can do that, and it puts it on -3. I can do that, and it puts it on -2. But I need it to have a 1. Have the 1 and the 2 with the 8. I might not have the right stuff for this yet. Look on the right side. I put that. Yeah, but that pushes it too far. See, I need... See, that's right for that. But at that point, I would need another 3 to place on this scale to get that to be to be 1. Sorry, so it would activate both those at the same time. Because I can't have too many on at the same time. I need to have the right number on for it to not weigh too much, and also have the right, you know, number to flick the right switches. So I don't think I can do this right now. See, I can get that to -1 there, and that lights that one up. But yeah, I need to over add, then remove down to the bird. But I do need both of them. So like the square. Square is wrong way around. Oh, hold on, no. That's the square.
There.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You got it. Okay, yeah.
Stove in the dining
Yeah. That's it. Nice. Okay. That was a bit mathy for my brain to fully process right away. Someone did it. That's gotta be worth it. That has to be worth it. Donate for Weird's math brain. Right. As the last thing we do, we're gonna have a look in here.
James Thurston.
All right. James Thurston. That's the name of the engineer. Greetings, taffers and drewers. Hey, Chloe, speaking of taffing, we have reached the 4,000 mark, and that means, Chloe, that we're going to be doing Thief 2. That's what that means? Although, oh my god, it's MODOK. It's me, MODOK, from the popular hit movie Ant-Man. Hey, it's me, MODOK. from Spy Kids. Yeah, I'm going to wrap my end of the stream up now because we're going to be raiding into eBack for some, somebody ring the dingster, for some, Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Oh, we still have 5 minutes, but I will wrap things up on my end, and, we'll do a little bit of a chat before we finish things up. Hey, good drink! Finishing the stream off with a £6 dono. Oh, let's have a look and see if there's a message up there. That brings up to 4016. That is so much. I just saw Thistle's message, which was, stop being like a few pounds short when I'm here. Okay, I can't see the message, but I'm hoping it has to do with the weird math brain. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Let's save. We'll save it as Thurston, because that's the name of the engineer. Wait, is Nancy voiced by the same person who voiced Sonic Adventure 2 as Rouge the Bat? Yes, Lanny Minella. That is exactly right. All right. That was Nancy Drew, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. I think I'll probably finish this game on stream simply because I've had such a good time with this. I'm not sure when I'll finish it. I'll maybe do it as one of the things I do after GameBlast. I know I want to finish Book of Unwritten Tales, so that's probably going to be the playthrough I focus on. Although I might finish this first, and then I'll jump back into Book of Unwritten Tales and finish that off. I think that's what I'll do. Because I want to finish this game. I've really been enjoying this one, so it's just been such a good mystery, and the puzzles have been really interesting and fair and fun. So, absolutely keen for more. In the meantime, let's have a look and see. Has Ebac began his stream yet? Ebac has began his stream. I might actually send you the raid over early then. In that case. Because I'm going to be in that stream in a moment, and there's no point in me doing anything else until then. So, oh, did we get any? We didn't get any bits or subs this stream, did we? Okay, fair enough. So I haven't got anything to pass on from my end. But tomorrow, I will be doing my last GameBlast stream at half 3 p.m. I guess that does, yeah. 3:30 p.m. GMT. For some reason that sounded wrong in my head. And I'll be playing. Oh, well, never mind. There's a tier 1 gift sub from Cryptic Red Deer. Sorry, 2 Cryptic Red Deer from Molligal. Thank you so much. I guess I'll pass that forward then. That will be £4 to pass forward, because that's what I kind of have it as. Scarfulu. Oh, okay, Molligal. All right, so that's 5. Okay, wait, hold on. What's the math on this? There's you've given out 6 subs. 6 times 4, £24. Oh, all right, that's going to be a £24 donation in the pot then. A Kako Cam. All right. Okay, if that's how it is, that's how it is. Thank you so much, Molligal. We will pop that in now. I'll say courtesy of Molligal's gift subs. And I guess we'll just pop this in. Thank you so much, Molligal. It's so generous of you. And thanks for sticking with the stream as well. It's lovely to see you. I got this all sorted. Come on. It's PayPal is asking me to confirm it to me through a text. That's fine. I'm the terrifying Modok. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this Nancy Drew stream. I'm so glad you all turned up. It has made my face swell with pride and joy. Oh, what's this? What's this that's about to happen? Huh? Is that a thief noise I hear approaching? I said, is that a thief noise I hear approaching? Do I have it set up on this one? Oh, do I not have it set up on this? Oh, no, I don't. I don't have it set up on this overlay. Damn it. It didn't make it. Ah. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that for whatever reason, I had it disabled on this one. I don't know. I must have done that by accident. How did this work before? Dang it. Okay, hold on. Wait. I can fix this. I can still fix this. I can still make the thief noise happen. Just give me a second. If I just go to the alert box and then I do the edit the alert box. Test it. There we go. There it is. So it's a fake donation, but the noise applied. So there we go. Yeah. That brings us to, by the way, 40/40. £40 and 40 pence. Not 40 pence. I'm sorry. 4,000. My brain is fried. What is going on? £4,040. My brain. This is why Wade had to help me with the maths puzzles. £4,040. 40/40. Anyway, we're rating. We're rating. I'm sending you over to eBack before I math brain wrong again. Going over to eBack's channel. Don't go anywhere, because I'm going to be in this stream. I want to be doing silly voices with eBack and friends and Weird Blasters. It's going to be awesome. Let's go. All right? Let's go.